Good morning, everybody. I'm starting early, a few minutes before. You want to sing with me for a few? Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me. You got it. Gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me. I'm going to get you all warmed up. Gratitude above me, gratitude below me, and gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. And what do you say every morning? You say, I'm so grateful. Look at this sun. See how we're grateful? I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah. To be at Unity of Portland. Because I really love coming here. Especially the women's retreat we just had this weekend. It was really fun. Okay, here's how the song goes. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, to the left, gratitude to the left of me. You can sing with me if you want. Gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me, gratitude. And you do like this, and you open up your arms, how grateful you are. I'm so grateful, then you give it to yourself. I'm so grateful, then you give it to the people you love. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, oh yeah, girl. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Release, let it go. I'm so grateful. Now do it from the top again, and we say gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, to the left, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around. Then you say, I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Now think about what you're grateful for right now. Just picture in your mind's eye your kitties and your doggies, the people in this church, the person sitting next to you. Look at this. They're all loving up on each other over there. Think about the people that you love, people that you work with. Just feel that gratitude go into your heart. That's what today is going to be about. Oh, gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around. And I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for Reverend Lisa. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful, grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. So grateful. Let's hear it for your wonderful music director here, she's being a Drucker. Are you guys excited as I am to have Karen in the house? So I think we are waiting for the live stream. I'm supposed to get my cue. Oh, I'm on? Oh, I'm gone. Okay, we're here. Hi. I was waiting for my 5, 4, 3, because that was the pre-stuff. Okay, are we ready for this? Okay. All right, so do you feel welcome here? Turn to the person next to you and say, You're fabulous. You're welcome here.
You're fabulous. You're welcome here.
Hi, live streamers. Goes like this. You are welcome here. 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 That's the whole thing for you. And I sing. Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you're going, wherever you're from, you know what? You are home. You are welcome here. 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 And you are welcome here. Whatever you've been through, you found unity with Portland somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you are home. You are welcome here. Singing, you are welcome here. Look around the room and say, you are welcome here. And you are welcome here. You are welcome here. And you are welcome here. All right, let's hear you really sing it now. You are welcome. Put your hands together. You are welcome here. Say what? You are welcome here. Yeah, you can stand up if you want. You are welcome. Move a little bit. You are welcome. Get your boogie down now. You are welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. Give it to yourself. Say, I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. Say, I am welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We all are. We are welcome. No matter what you're doing, we are welcome here. We all are welcome here. We are welcome here. You are welcome here. Said you are welcome here. Said you are welcome. Everybody's welcome. Welcome here. You are, we are, I am, and you are welcome here. We're going to do this for the next 5 hours so that you really feel welcome. You are welcome here. Said you are welcome. So turn to someone and say, you are so welcome here. You are so welcome. Thank you, darling.
Okay. Is it me or you?
It's you.
Okay. Oh, and you are so welcome here. As we continue the gathering and the realization that we are right where we need to be this morning in this space, I'm going to invite you as we welcome each other and ourselves to this space. I'd invite you, if you haven't extended it to the rest of your life, the idea of belonging to the rest of this world, we are welcome here. We're right where we need to be in the exact time where we need it to be. And so as we gather, I want to welcome you to this space. Those of you who are in our online family, we welcome you to that consciousness and this essence that all of us are one. And we're learning that, we're growing with that, and we're moving with that. And sometimes we say, but this isn't right, and this isn't right, and this isn't right. What do I do? How do I belong in a world like this? In the 13th century, Rumi, the Persian poet, said, yesterday I was clever, so I tried to change the world. Today I'm wise, and I focus on changing myself. And so as we do that, and we recognize we're a part of the evolutionary movement of spirit, we're going to begin this service in prayer, and I would just invite you to hold that space of I belong. I belong in my body. I'm welcome in my body, in this space, in this world, as we recognize that we are all a part of a larger movement of spirit. And if you haven't consciously opened your heart, take a breath and let's open. Infinite Spirit, we open. We open to a larger understanding that I am welcome here on this planet at this time. I have come with a mighty work to do. And as I know the ground of being that supports me every moment, pure spirit, absolute love, moves through me now, I recognize that every one of us is that creation of the infinite. And we come together on planet Earth at this time in creation to open our hearts, to say yes to the truth of who we are, and to open our hands and walk this journey together. For this opportunity to gather this morning and to know I'm right where I'm supposed to be, I say thank you, Infinite Spirit, and so it is. Amen. And Beth is going to share. I wanted to share with you that today is actually Transgender Parent Day. November is the month of transgender awareness, and so we're starting into that. Transgender, and I kept saying Transparent Day, and I realized that wasn't working. It is Transgender Parent Day, and it was designed to celebrate transgender parents and those parents who have transgender children. And so we just, all of you who are in this community, we honor you, we recognize you, and around the world, as we continue to grow consciousness, we recognize divine spirit in every being.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Reverend Lisa. Good morning. Well, I'm here to share with you all the opportunities we have for you coming up. And the first one I would like to offer you is to pray with one of our prayer chaplains following the service if you have a prayer need. We have a wonderful team of prayer chaplains. Would you stand this morning? Colleen and Susan are available for you today following the service. If you're not ready to pray with someone in person, we have prayer requests in the backs of the chairs and on the lobby tables. You can drop those in this prayer box right here, and they will gather those and hold those for 30 days before they send them on to Silent Unity. They also have a dial-a-prayer line, which they change the message every day. Often days, these last several days, we've needed to call that dial-a-prayer line every day because it kind of keeps you anchored, right, where we need to be during the week. We have some cards out on the table that have that number on it. And they also offer a meditation on Sunday mornings, and that's prior to the service at 10:30 in the chapel. Guided meditation. It's a wonderful way to start your day. So we thank you. So, didn't our teens and their families do a wonderful event last week for Halloween? Were some of you here for that? It was pretty amazing. They just created a wonderful time for us, and I know they would love it if you would show your appreciation by stopping by their annual wreath sale table today, which they do every year. They have fresh greenery that it will be for sale, and you can order it. Pickup's December the 3rd. You can also order online or use the link in the newsletter. It's just another way to support those teens, to keep them going to their rallies and their camps and all that. We do a lot of scholarshiping, so it's a wonderful way to support them. And if greenery's not your thing, you can just say thank you to one of them when you see them downstairs after the service. I know they'd appreciate it. So the Arts and Crafts Fair next week, November 10th and 11th, it's here. We have a lot of wonderful things for the silent auction. We could use a few more, so you have all this week to get those into us. We also have been getting some items for our community sale table. If you have a few handmade arts and crafts items you'd like to donate, you can drop those off during the week also. Starts this Friday night, 4 to 8, Saturday, 10 to 4. The only thing we need right now to make it a success are shoppers. Okay? We have over 25 vendors. Colleen is going to have refreshments, hot dogs, chili, all kinds of snack stuff downstairs for you during that. Heidi and Kelly are both here today. Heidi, stand. So Heidi's going to be available out in the lobby by the desk if you have any questions. We've had to close registration because we don't have enough space for everybody. How wonderful is that? We have like over 25 vendors, so we're pretty happy about that. There's some flyers out in the lobby. We have a Facebook event page. You can share that. But make a day of it. Take a couple hours. Come. Bring your friends. It's going to be a great weekend. We need you here to support, so it's great. Thank you in advance. I also want to mention the LGBTQ plus group has a basket out on the north lobby table that they're doing a raffle for, and that's going to wrap up at the craft sale. So if you want to buy a raffle ticket for that, today's your day. They'll be picking the winner at the end of the show on Saturday, correct? Noon on Saturday. There you go. Buy the ticket early. You heard it. Okay. So anyway, that's all part of that as well. I know that we've talked about how we want to be a sanctuary for all of you in these noisy times. We all need a place to quiet our minds. We've got a couple things coming up to help you do that. One is a sound bath experience. That's going to be next Sunday following the service. These are singing bowls. It's a beautiful way to nurture your soul. It's a deep healing practice. We invite all of you to come. Doors will be closed at 1 o'clock, so you want to get in the room before 1 p.m. No ticket or fees, just a love offering. This is for you to come and heal your heart. So we invite you to come and do that with us next Sunday following the service. And then on that Friday, November the 17th, maybe not a quite so spiritual experience, but a spiritual experience nonetheless, is our drumming circle. And this is their last meetup of 2023. So you can join them at 7 o'clock on November 17th. You can bring your own instrument, or you can use one of the many fun ones that Kim Alder brings with her to enjoy. And again, that's a $10 suggested love offering. We're collecting gently used candles for our November 22nd Thanksgiving Eve service. We do this every year. We create a wonderful candlelit environment in the sanctuary for an evening of gratitude. We set up the labyrinth. That opens at 5:30. You can come and walk the labyrinth. We have a beautiful gratitude service. And then we enjoy pie after, the pie social. That's the big hit of the night. We do. We go downstairs and we enjoy, we all bring pie, and we just enjoy a wonderful time of being together and celebrating gratitude. So we invite you to join us. That is on Wednesday, the 22nd this year. 7 o'clock is the service. So it's that time of year when we come together and help corral leaves. If you got any time during the week, you can come over, grab a rake. We've got leaves for you. So it takes many hands, folks, many hands. And last but not least, another action item before we welcome new people. For the Arts and Crafts Fair, we're putting 20 vendors in this room. So I need everybody to pick up a chair after the service, or 2 or 3, and stack them on the side, no more than 4 high. Lisa will give you a reminder at the end of the service, right? Yes. All right. And so at this time, if you're here with us for the first time, welcome. We're so glad you picked a good day to come. You really did. So we're glad you're here. We hope you got a welcome packet on the way in. If you didn't, you can raise your hand. Our ushers will be handing those out right now. On the front, there's a rose sticker, and we'd love for you to peel that off and stick it to your clothing and come down and join us at Coffee and Connection following the service. That's downstairs. I say wear that rose sticker. It might get you to the front of the line. You never know. But it's a great time for us to all get together. We also invite you to fill out this neon card that's on the back. And you can use the QR code if that's your thing. If not, just fill it out and drop it in the offering basket when it comes around. We'd love to get you on our mailing list. As you can see, there's a lot happening here, and we want to provide as much sanctuary for you as we can in these coming weeks. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. And we are so grateful to have all of you here who are here for the first time or you haven't been here in a long time. If you didn't get a packet and it's your third or fourth Sunday or whenever, and you aren't getting our email list, in the seat in front of you, there is one of those neon cards. Fill it out, turn it in with offering. It's a great opportunity. What I want to say is how all of us being on a spiritual journey, which sometimes I'd like to say, no, I'm not, or could we stop the journey for a while? But the truth is, every one of us is on a spiritual journey. We're right where we need to be, and we're so happy you're with us. If this community works for you, I would encourage you to become a part. Right now, it is important to find places where we can connect and remember who we are as we travel a very interesting time for humanity. If this community does not work for you, I would encourage you to continue seeking, to find a place that will support you on that journey, that will remind you of who you are, and that will take you further along that place as we connect. So we're so happy to have you with us. If you have not yet met Karen Drucker, well, I know you've heard her this morning. We're so glad to have you here with us. We just got through with our women's retreat here this weekend. 46 of us gathered, and just Karen, thank you. Thank you for the space. Thank you for the openness. Karen has touched so many of our lives in this room and around the world, and you continue to do that. I hear story after story of this song took me through the hardest times of my life. This song got me from here to here. This song reminded me that I'm enough and that I can do all that I need to do. And so the opportunity to have her with us this morning is such a gift. She'll have CDs and things out in the entryway, and we are so very blessed. Thank you. We're going to stand and sing. And today I choose.
So every morning we have this opportunity to choose what we want our day to be, how we want to feel. Oh, there you are. What fun. So take a deep breath with me. Just kind of get here. Just do one of these and just kind of get here. So I'll sing this part, and then I'll have you join me in a sec. It goes like this. What do I want my day to be? I choose. And what do I want to feel today? I choose. And who do I want to be today? I choose. It's up to me to choose. I choose. I choose. All right, I want you to wiggle a little bit. I know some of you had donuts this morning, so you get to work it off and stretch and flex. A little exercise while we sing. Okay, it goes like this. Let me teach it to you. Today, I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. Your part. Today, just that line. I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. How about happy today? I choose to be happy, so happy today. I choose to be happy. What about peaceful today? Want some peace? I choose, yes, to be peaceful, so peaceful today. I choose to be peaceful, peaceful. Now here's the deal, it comes like this. Whatever I choose is how my day's gonna be. I claim what I want, cause it's all up to me. What about this? Today, I choose loving, to be loving, so loving today. I choose to be loving, loving. How about joyful today? I choose to be joyful, so joyful today. I choose to be joyful. Now you get to write your own song. Here you go. Today, pick a word. I choose. What's your word for the day? To be. Stick it in that place. Today, I choose. What's that word? To be. All right, pick another word. Today, you get more than one word. I choose. What's your word? To be. Today, I choose to be. Very good. You're songwriters. Whatever I choose is how my day's gonna be. I claim what I want, 'cause it's all up to me. You know it's all up to me. Today, what are you gonna do? I choose to be thankful, to be thankful, so thankful today. I choose to be thankful, thankful. Let's go back to grateful. Today, I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. Do that line again. To be grateful, grateful. Sing it again. To be grateful, grateful. Big finish. To be grateful, grateful. Very good. Give yourself some applause. Good job.
All right, we just invite you to turn to those around you with just a welcome, namaste. We're so glad you're here. Okay.
That's called, this is called.
All right. Do I have, okay. Do you know, this is what community's about. This is truly one of the great blessings of being in community is meeting new friends. We use name tags because my desire is that every one of us learns 3 names a week that we didn't know before. So before you leave, please just notice the people around you and the names that are here. We're so grateful that you are with us. Change is, of course, the only constant in the universe, so we're changing the order of service today. Normally we move into meditation, and we have the great opportunity to shift that. So as Karen blesses us, I just invite you to just say, thank you, Infinite Spirit. We are all so blessed.
Yay! Please welcome Karen Drucker. Thank you. You ready to sing a little bit? Here we go. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is this feeling that lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. I'm gonna practice it every day. Now, everyone has a story and everyone has pain. When we strip away our masks, we find that we're really all the same. It's those little things we say and do that can mean so much. It's a smile, a connection, a simple love and touch. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is this feeling, lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious. Oy vey. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. I'm gonna practice it every day. Now, today I'm gonna ask myself, what more can I do? To be a radiant child of God and just let my love shine through. I'll let my heart be my guide to give the best of me. I'm gonna share my love, share my joy, give it boundlessly. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is this feeling that lives deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Gonna practice it every day. Time to breathe. And it matches my outfit. Thank you. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Then Jack fell down and broke his crown. Jill came running after. She said, Jack, tell me, what can I do to help ease your mind? He said, hold my hand and just be kind, and I know I'll be fine. My religion is kindness. My church is nature. My God is this feeling that lives so deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Gonna practice it every day. My religion is kindness, and my church is nature. And my God is this feeling, lives so deep inside. My job is to be conscious. My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. Gonna practice it every day. Every day. My religion is kindness. Gonna practice it every day. Every day. My religion is kindness, and I'm gonna practice it. Will you practice it with me? Can we open up a little bit to it? Every day. Thank you, thank you. Oh, would you do me a favor? Could you applaud one more time? Just one more time. So I have to tell you why, because for the last few years, I'm just kind of back now on the road, traveling again and doing retreats and things like this. But you're taking it, oh, you're bringing it back down. Thank you, Leah. But I have to tell you, I've been doing everything online for like 2 years, and I would finish a song like that. You know, I'd be on Zoom doing all this stuff. And so I got this just to make myself feel better. So when I actually, Amazon, $9. So when I actually hear live applause, it's like, oh my God. So thank you. That's really lovely. No, I wasn't being cheap. I wasn't asking for more. So my religion is kindness, and I practice it. It is a practice. And just even say, my church is nature, and my job is to be conscious. Sometimes that is a job, but I try. And what I want to talk about with you today is just how we need to be kind to ourselves. Because when we're kind to ourselves, we can be kind to others. And that, my friends, to me, is how we're going to heal the divide in this world. Because it's just gotten wacky, don't you believe? It's just gotten a little wacky. And I think that, to me, it comes down to, we have to just we have to just see what's going on in the world and acknowledge it and know that it's, these things that are happening, I can't not see it. But I want to try in my small way to be a light. And if I can be a light and shine that light to everybody that I meet, which I'll tell you in all my little stories that I'm going to tell you today, if I can be that light, to me, that's how I can just in my small way heal the world. And that's what I hope to inspire you today with. And so the Dalai Lama said, "This is my religion. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophies. Our own brain, our own heart is our temple, and that philosophy is kindness." So it starts with yourself, and it starts with, that's why I started today with Today I Choose, because every moment, every day is a choice of how you're going to start your day and how you're going to approach the world. So my question to you today, I ask this of every audience that I talk to. When you woke up this morning, what was your first thought? Did you wake up and greet the day with, "Oh, it's a beautiful day," and you sashayed into the bathroom and you looked at yourself in the mirror and went, "Oh my God, did you get more beautiful overnight? What is the deal here?" Did you look at your body and go, "This magnificent piece of art"? Did you do that? Oh, yes, you did. I'll start taking lessons from you. Or did you look at yourself and go, "Oh my God, everything's dropping"? And so to me, it's really when we can start our day from that place of loving ourselves, that's how we can love the world. So I wanted to give you a little example of something that maybe you could use this tomorrow morning when you wake up. So Leah, if you would hit that. Is it not happening? It's okay if it's not happening. It's not happening. So what it was Jessica's affirmation. Have you ever seen this little video? It's this little girl who gets in front of the mirror and she goes, "I love myself. I love my curls. I love my pajamas. I love my and she just is spouting off all these different things that she loves. And that, to me, is what it's about. When you can start your day from that place of like, what is working in your life? What is working? And come from that place. So I also learned the other real tangible thing of whatever you're saying in your mind. Like, again, today I choose. What are you choosing? I was at a hotel a while ago, and they had an alarm clock radio. And the very first thought that I heard that stayed with me all day, when that alarm clock radio went off, I heard Linda Ronstadt singing to me, "You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good." And then she goes, "I'm gonna say it again, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good." So what do you think I'm hearing all day in my mind? You're no good, you're no good. Anything I'm trying to do, you're no good, you're no good. So you have to flip it, and you have to make it like, "I'm so good. I'm just so good." So put your hand on your heart for a moment, if you would. And I want you to just check in with your heart with how you're feeling right now. Just how you're feeling. No judgments, no nothing, just how you're feeling. Just check in. And this is another spiritual practice that I always love to give to people. This is what I do every morning. I just say, what does my heart have to say today? And let your heart, let your intuition, let that part of you that knows the truth, that is not involved with your brain saying, "Oh, this is what my day is and I need to be this way." It's just you let that organic thought come up. What does my heart have to say? Should I change to another mic? Should I go to this mic? It's doing funny things. Is it the battery? Anyway, open up your eyes. So I got this little practice well, wait a minute, let me see if this works because I just tightened it. I got this little practice a while ago because I was in a little theater troupe many years ago that we would go to all these different pediatric wards all around the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. And my job in this little group was, let's see if this one works better, was my character was called Dr. Heart. And I had a heart smock and heart earrings and heart hat and all this hearts. And I would go up to all these little kids that were all, they're all hooked up to these machines and they look sick. And my job was to take my little stethoscope and go up and go, what does your heart have to say? What does your heart have to say? And these little lammy poos would look up at me and just with these big eyes go, oh, I'm so scared because I don't know what's happening and my parents are worried and whatever. And I allowed them to just have that space of saying what was true. And I truly believe when we start our day from that place of like, what does my heart have to say today? Now, it doesn't necessarily mean if something comes up like, oh, that lunch appointment I have with someone, not so much, I don't want to do it. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to cancel it, but at least you're acknowledging to yourself what is true for you. What does my heart have to say? So that's another little practice you can do. But when I think about kindness, it's like a lot of times kindness can come from other people in the most unexpected ways. And I think one of the things that's the most important thing is we have no idea, the person who's sitting next to you right now here in this sanctuary, what they could be going through. What's on their heart, what things they're worried about. We just have no idea. And so the more we can open to that kindness of just having that open heart to just see people. In our retreat this weekend, one of the things we talked about was the biggest gift we can ever give anyone is being seen and heard. Do you agree? And so we would say that, I see you, I hear you. We would say, blessed be, this little shorthand for I see you and I hear you. And I think the more we can just take that extra time to always see and hear people, that's the key. So I read this to everybody, and I'm going to read it to you all because I think it's so sweet. This is a teacher who put this out to all the parents of her kindergarten class. And she said, if your family is experiencing difficulty at home, I would like to provide additional support to you at school. I understand that you're not always able to share details, and that's okay. But if your child is coming to school after a difficult night, morning, weekend, please text me and just say, handle with care. Isn't that the sweetest? Handle with care. Nothing else will be said or asked. That will just let me know that your child might need a little bit of extra time. So could you imagine a little extra care today? Could you imagine if you really were feeling that way, you could walk around with a little sign just saying, handle with care. I think that would be a great idea, actually, don't you? Just you have a little sign around you. You go up to Starbucks, handle with care, and they're not going to go, what's your order, lady? What do you need, little sweetheart? Wouldn't that be great? I'm going to market this. I don't know. I just got this brilliant idea. So, and I read this thing on Facebook, and this just touched my heart. This is a woman in a Target store in Kansas who said, she just put this out on Facebook, and she said, to the man in line behind me at the Gainesville Target who saw that after my grocery budget limit had gone to the extent, I decided to put back my pumpkin spice candle and the makeup I had picked out for myself. You didn't know that I always save my stuff for last, and usually I end up putting it back. You didn't know that I have 2 fussy kids that I had with me, but they were only 2 out of 4. You didn't know that I have postpartum depression from the youngest baby, and that I use this scent as a way to boost my mood. You didn't know that this week has been full of sick kids, parent-teacher conferences, and emergency dental visits, and I was so looking forward to just lighting that candle at my nap time and just taking a minute to relax. Even without knowing that, you saw me. You saw me as a human, not just a mom in front of you who was distracted and taking way too long. You heard me say that I'd like to put those items back, and you said, oh, no, you're getting them, and I'm buying. You didn't take no for an answer. You told me I deserved it when I started to tear up. You, sir, are the good in the world. You made my day, probably my week, and I will pay it forward. Thank you so much for your kind heart and words and for seeing me. Do you ever have that when you're in line and you've got all your stuff in the grocery store and you've got one person behind you with nothing, with like one or two things, and just let them go in front of you? One of the things that's really upsetting for me in San Francisco is the Golden Gate Bridge. I live in Marin County. You have to drive into the city all the time. And they took away the toll booths, and now it's just an electronic thing. And you know what really bugs me? I used to always make that a spiritual practice, that I would pay for the person behind me. I would just say, oh, here, it's for him too. And I would drive through. Well, now it's just a little beeper thing that you have. But what would happen is it would just make me feel good. It would be my little spiritual practice for the day. I'd pay for the car behind me. And a lot of times that car would be speeding up to try and thank me and practically run me off the road. But, it was my little thing. So recently I was on a Southwest flight, as I'm going home today on Southwest. And I was on the plane. And all of a sudden, the flight attendant came on, and she said, all right, everybody, put your window shades down. Right now, put your window shades down. And we all kind of everyone looks up from their iPads and whatever. It's like, oh, my God, what's going on? And she's so authoritative, put your window shades down and put on that little, the light above you. Everybody flick your light on. And we're thinking it's like a fire drill or what's going on. And she goes, okay, this is Bernie. He's 95 years old today, and we're going to sing him happy birthday. So here's Bernie. He's up there kind of going like this. And she's going, all right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And all of a sudden, now here's a whole plane singing happy birthday in every key imaginable at every meter. I mean, this part of the plane is happy birthday. The word back here, 3 beats behind. It's terrible sounding. And I got choked up. It was so beautiful because they had Bernie up there they made a crown of the little swizzle sticks for him. And he's just standing up there taking it all, give it to me. And we're all singing so terribly. And at the end, applause. And she said, okay, now flick your lights on and off so that he can blow out the candles. But what happened there is exactly what happened today when she said, greet your neighbor. People, all of a sudden, instant community. All of a sudden, we're looking at each other, we're smiling. People who were just so involved in their, texting and are all of a sudden looking up and seeing each other and connecting. And now we get to the, baggage claim, and everyone's like, hi, you were on my flight, wasn't that fun? I mean, it just makes the difference. It just makes the difference. And, I love, my cell phone and everything like that, but I have to say, I do travel a lot. And what cracks me up is in airports, nobody talks to each other anymore. Everyone's down like this, And it used to be if you're waiting for your flight, you're kind of looking around, you're talking to people or whatever. No one does that. They're like this. So I found this little thing that says, in the not too distant future, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook will merge to form one giant, idiotic, supersized, time-wasting, non-productive, time-stealing, mind-numbing, do-not-need-to-know website called You Twit Face. Just saying. But when you get to that place, when you wake up in the morning and you say, how do I want to, what's the lines of my first song that I sang, how do I want to be today? How do I want to be? When you come from that place of how do I want to be, it starts your day. I mean, actually, when I travel, I always make a prayer about, I just want to be present. I just want to be present. And that starts with me being gentle with myself. That's one of the songs that is one of my most popular little chants. And I think it's really interesting on Spotify. It's my most popular chant. And it's, I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I think that it's so popular because that's what we all need to hear. We're all so hard on ourselves. And when we can be gentle with ourselves first, that's when we can see other people and be gentle with them. And my prayer every day, but especially when I travel, is I just want to be present. I just want to be present. And I love this line. It says, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. You never know. Everyone you meet is fighting some kind of hard battle. And so I was in a Starbucks recently, and one of my spiritual practices on the road is I bring $21 bills and I try and get rid of them by the end of my trip. And so that can be, just, tipping people or whatever. But a lot of times what it is I get opportunities to be present and notice where I can be of service. And so in this particular case, I'm at Starbucks. And, when I do this, when I do some kind of an act of kindness, I'm going to make this point a few times. It makes you really vulnerable, to put your hand out, because some people won't reciprocate, or they'll just give you a dirty look or whatever. And you have to be willing to say, what am I willing to do here? What do I want to do? And I want to keep choosing to be kind. So I'm at Starbucks, and there's a woman in front of me, and she's asking for, just a cup of coffee. And I go, oh, there's my moment. And I say to the barista, I'd like to pay for her coffee. And this woman turns to me and gives me this look. She goes, what do you mean? And I went, well, I'd like to just pay for your coffee. It's kind of a thing I do. And she goes, well, I don't need your money. I want to give it to someone else, someone who needs it. I don't need it. And I'm like, okay. And then I just go, well, it's just kind of one of my little spiritual practices. If you'd like, I would love to do this for you. And she's like, we're kind of going back and forth, like this, and finally I go, look, it's just a cup of coffee. And she goes, fine, whatever. So now we walk down, we're standing there waiting for the coffee and my latte, and I'm like, oh, why did I do this? This is so stupid. And you feel really vulnerable, like, why did I do this? But then after a few minutes of awkward silence, she turns to me and she goes, no one ever does stuff like this for me. And I went, and her face was totally different. No one ever does this for me. And she goes, she said, I live alone and I just have my little life, and, no one does nice things like this for me. And I went, well, thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And then we're standing there for another awkward minute. Then she goes, so is it one of these pay it forward kind of things that I have to do? I'm like, whatever. So but when you're kind to someone else, it's actually very selfish. Because what does it make you feel? It makes you feel good, doesn't it? And it actually releases oxytocin in your brain, and you just kind of get a little high from it. So yeah, I'm just like a little kindness drug addict here. I just love to do this. But I had another opportunity, another little story to give you, that I got the coveted A position on Southwest, and I'm standing in the front. Thank you very much. I'm standing in the front, and I noticed this scene that was going on, that nobody, again, everyone's down on their little phones. No one's noticing. And actually, I have to tell you another thing. Have you ever noticed when you say hello to someone when they're about to sit next to you on the plane? I've found this recently where I say, hi, how are you? And you could see this look of death coming over the person going, oh my God, if I say hello to you, you might be a talker. Should I say hello? What do I do? Do I ignore you? It's just like, and I just want to say to them, I'm just saying hello. I'm not going to talk to you. Don't worry. But anyway, I digress. So I'm standing there and I'm noticing that there's this situation where this man is bringing his elderly mother to the gate, and it looks like she has a little bit of dementia going on, and she looks confused. And it looks to me like he's really worried. And it looks to me like he's not going to be flying with her, like he's just delivering her to the gate. And I noticed the situation because I've been there with my parents. And somehow, just because I was present, I saw it. Nobody else did, but I saw this whole scene of him taking her to the gate agent and explaining. And when he was leaving, I could see him doing this. He just kind of kept looking and turning away to make sure she was okay. And somehow I caught his eye, and I just said, I'll look after her. Don't worry. I got her. And he goes, oh, thank you. He leaves. We take our flight. I'm walking up I always want to call it a gangplank. It's a jetway. We're walking up the jetway, and I see her at the top of the thing there, and she looks really confused, like, where do I go now, and what do I do? Because obviously, whoever was picking her up couldn't come and get her. and, go through the TSA thing. So I come up to her and I go, "Hi there, my name's Karen. If you want, I'll take you to whoever's picking you up." And she looks at me, and she looks at me up and down, and she goes, "Oh, Karen, you look fabulous. Have you lost weight?" Fine, thank you. So now I take her, and I'm seeing the same situation happening at this, at the receiving end, where there's this brother kind of looking like, where is she, where is she? And I just kind of motion, I got her. And, I deliver her to the brother, and she goes, "So Karen, are you gonna spend the weekend with us and have dinner tonight with us?" And the brother's like, "Who are you?" But I realized it was another one of those moments where it's like I had a choice. I could have not done anything. Just walked past her, it's not my problem. But how much did it affect me by doing that little act? Everything. Everything. It made my day. The rest of my day was just sweeter. I always, whenever I travel, I actually do a prayer that says, "Show me unexpected sweetnesses." Isn't that great? Unexpected sweetnesses. And I'll tell you something, when you set out with that intention, you find them. All of a sudden, someone just does some little thing. I mean, even here, the other night I went to Panera, and it was just at closing time, and they have this great butternut squash soup. Oh my God, y'all have to try it. And I went in and I said, "Oh, are you closing? Can I get any soup?" And the guy just scooped it up and he goes, "You look like a nice person here. Just take it." And I was like, "Well, thank you." And I just thought, it's like you have no idea where these little sweetnesses are going to come from. And you just have to be open and allow it. But you got to start it. You got to start from your heart. And it starts in the morning with you being sweet and kind to yourself, that you can look at other people and you can physically see. So one last story, and then I'll do a little meditation with you. That there was a man that was having lunch. And he was having lunch by himself. And he noticed a woman come in, an older woman. She was all coiffed. And she had a little suit on with a little carnation, and it looked like she was there for a little celebration. And he was watching her for a minute, and he just had this inclination to come up and say something to her. But just as he was about to get up, her whole family came in, and the grandkids, and everybody sat down with her, and he was like, "Okay, I'm not going to do anything." So he ate his lunch, and now he's getting up to leave, and he walks past the table. And this is how spirit works, I believe, that he walks past the table, and all of a sudden he just gets this little feeling inside, this little nudge, like a little tap on his shoulder. And he hears this voice saying, "Go back." And he fights with it for a minute going, "Oh, she's with her family. I don't want to do it." But somehow, spirit inside him says, "Go back." And he goes up to the table, and this is real awkward because they're all eating lunch. And he goes, "Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt your lunch, but I just have to say to you, ma'am, I just wanted to say when you walked in originally, I wanted to tell you this, that, the outfit you're wearing today is just beautiful. And that little carnation you have, it just brings out the blue in your eyes. And I just wanted to just tell you, you look beautiful." And he said, "That's all I want to say, goodbye." And he starts to back up, and she goes, "Oh, no, come back. Come back." And he's like, "Oh my God." And she goes, "I know you." And he goes, "Oh no, ma'am, we've never met before. I just wanted to tell you this, and thanks." And she goes, "No, I know you." And she said, "Today is the 1-year anniversary of my husband of 60 years passing. And what you said is exactly what he would have said to me." So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to align up to let it be okay that you show someone your love, or that you give that compliment, or that you call that friend, or you make that call of forgiveness that you've been putting off. Whatever it is, don't wait, because now is the time. And the more we come from that place of love, of kindness, that, once again, I think, is how we can heal. So I want to teach you a little chant. So it goes like this. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So this is our meditation today. I want you to you can close your eyes, put everything off your laps, and just sing this with me because it starts with you. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be well, peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may I be happy. Now sing that again. Imagine looking at yourself in the mirror, right in your eyes, and say, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be well, peaceful. May I be peaceful and at ease, happy. And may I be happy. Take a deep breath. So now I want you to think about someone you love. Put them in your mind's eye. And open your heart to them. And picture them and say, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be well, peaceful. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Sing it to someone else. Get another person in your mind's eye. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Now I'm going to challenge you a little bit. Think about someone you have a little issue with. Might trigger you a little bit. Someone you just have little issues with. And to the extent that your heart can open to them, sing to them, sing, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well, peaceful. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. So now think about your community, this church, the world. Let your heart extend out, way out above these walls and say, may we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. And with what's going on in the world, let's do it again. Picture what you've been seeing on the news and just throw it all that love to them. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. So you can do this every day. May I, may you, may we. But right now, let's go back to you. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So I have homework for you this week. Think about one loving thing, one act of kindness that you can give to yourself this week. So just think about that one thing right now and commit to it. One thing. Then think about someone in your life that might need a little extra help this week, or might need just a little bit of encouragement, whatever it is. Just picture that person in your mind's eye. What loving kindness can you direct to them? And if you want to really challenge yourself, if you have someone that is a little difficult in your life that you might have just sung about, maybe this week you want to take one step to heal that. Maybe it's a phone call. Maybe it's writing a letter that you don't even send. But what is one loving act that you could do towards yourself that would benefit them on some level? And then let's make it one step bigger. What is one thing you can do in your community? Maybe this church. Maybe it's thanking someone for their volunteer services. Whatever it is, what can you do for the world, for your community? So Wayne Muller said, what if the healing of the world utterly depends on the 10,000 invisible kindnesses we offer simply and quietly throughout the pilgrimage of each human life? So that's my commitment, to do whatever kindness I can do in the world. Let's sing it one more time. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Just that last line. And may I be happy. Now let's affirm it and say, I am happy, and you can tell your face this idea. And I am happy. Thank you all so much for listening. I appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you. We are so grateful. You know, as we move into a time to receive the gifts of gratitude, one of the things I realized you did was talk about states of being. And every moment we do choose those states of being. And I heard, you know, be kind, be present, be gentle, be vulnerable, be love. And as we hold gifts to give, whether you'd like to give them here in this space, there is a text up here where you can text to the church. You can give on the website. There are blue cards in the seats in front of you if you'd like to take that home or do that. But so much of this is opening to these states of being and recognizing that's who we are. And so we're going to join in our prayer of holding these ideas, whether I use this because I give on a regular basis, so it comes out of the checking account, but it's the opportunity to say yes to a community that holds ideas, not just for one person, but for all of humanity. And so as I say the blessing, I'd invite you to breathe it in and know that's who we are. And so this idea, and we can say it together. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We are so blessed. Thank you, Infinite Spirit. So I have a little song that goes like this. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, and all that I give, and all that I receive. Can you sing that? Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, and all that I give, and all that I receive. So maybe you can start singing that sometime, but let's sing this instead. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. There's my care. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. That's the whole song. Sing it out. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks. So I give thanks for all my blessings. For all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Let's go to love. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. For all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Let's go to some peace. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks. So I give thanks.
all my blessings.
For all my blessings.
Peace gives me
everything.
All right, let's go back to God now. God is my source. Put your hands together. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks.
So I give thanks.
For all my blessings.
For all my blessings.
God gives me everything I need. Do it again. God is my source. God is my source.
God is my power.
God is my power.
God gives me everything I need.
So I give thanks.
So I give thanks.
For all my blessings.
For all my blessings.
God gives me
everything I need.
All right, let's go back to that line.
God gives me everything I need.
Are you hearing what you're saying?
God gives me everything
When
I
you don't know
need.
what you're gonna do,
God gives me everything
when you
I
can't
need.
pay your bills,
God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
God is my source.
God is my source.
God is my power.
God is my power.
God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Everything I ever need.
And you know, from that place of gratitude, we can recognize that the very vibration of love that lives as us, and gratitude is part of that feeling and that knowing, touches the world and those around us. Our youth are going to come in just a moment. I just invite you to create an energy field into which they walk, because it reminds them on a heart level, on a cellular level, that they are whole, infinite, and complete. So as we sing our youth in, I just invite you to know our love surrounds them.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. We hold you in our hearts. We hold you in our hearts. You are our family. You are our family. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. Just that last line. You are the face of God. You are the face of God.
Today, my name is Ivy, and today we went in a room with balloons that had candy inside, and we popped them. And then we played this game that you try to get the marshmallow off the string, but you only can use your mouth. They're from last week, but we couldn't do them last week.
And we continued our Halloween fun this week.
Oh, the Uniteens. Are you guys going to share?
We have a quiet group of Uniteens, but we're going to camp next week, and so yeah. And we're going to Cispus, which is our regular camp where we didn't get to go in June or in August, so we're pretty happy about that. And thank you for everybody who ate potatoes last time, because that's helping us. Thanks.
Thank you, and thank you for all of our wonderful adults. For those of you who weren't here, we had between 48 and 51 youth in our space last week. And so we are just grateful for all of you who were a part of holding that space and knowing that when there were times when there wasn't anybody. And now it's interesting what Spirit does and how we fill a community simply with love. And so we are going to stand. I wanted to remind you there's a wreath sale out there. If you haven't had that opportunity, our chaplains are here to pray with you. After the service, we're going to move chairs. And so any of you who are willing to stack them 4 high, it's an amazing process. It takes about 5 minutes when we all just move chairs. And the rest of you, we invite you downstairs to connect again. And we're going to sing something different. We're doing change, guys. It's the most wonderful thing.
So it goes like this. Let me sing it to you once. It's real easy. It goes, let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. That's the whole thing. Let there be peace. I'm a stand. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let me hear you sing it. You got it. Let there be peace. Peace. I am a stand for peace. Love. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Joy. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Just that last line. We are making a new world now. One more time. We are making a new world now.
Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to join together in our unity prayer. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And they make it firm. We're going to sing our youth out with
Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Yeah. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Yes, we are. We